Well, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and it is very important to promote everything so that you can try to avoid everything. We're very happy to be joined by some very interesting guests today here on CT Style. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. Christine, you are the owner of ANuYu Studio, is that right?
ANuYu, yes.
Yeah, tell us about the studio and how this is a little bit different than others.
Sure. Well, my studio is a cosmetic tattoo studio, and I'm board certified with the Society of Permanent Cosmetics, and they require 24 hours of training each year. So because of that training, additional training, I studied the areola tattooing for breast cancer survivors and also the scar camouflage for them. So it's part of the additional training, yeah.
Yeah, and you've brought some guests along with you. We've got Laura Randolph here. You are a breast cancer survivor.
No, I actually had the BRCA gene.
Oh,
so
okay.
my mastectomy was prophylactic. I was fortunate.
Talk to us about that. Yes, my sister-in-law had the exact same thing. So this,
Yes.
the BRCA gene means that you are more susceptible to getting breast cancer in the future.
It's almost guaranteed.
Okay.
Pretty much.
So tell me about your decision.
It wasn't even really a decision. It was immediate. Out of the three of us, one sister was negative, the other one was positive, and when she was positive, I got tested and I was positive.
Okay, and so you opted to have the double mastectomy?
Yeah, immediately.
Okay.
And it was just, it's a process, as any woman who's been through it can tell you. There's ups, there's downs. It's a bit of a long process. By the time I was at the end of it, I didn't want a single thing more done. When I went to Christine at ANuYu, it was actually because I decided to treat myself to eyebrows.
Oh.
And then you learned about everything else that she offers.
Exactly. Yeah. I went from the microblading my eyebrows to micro-channeling my face. And during the process, we got to know each other. Christine could get your life story out of you in a minute. And she just said, why don't you just let me finish this for you? And at that point, I really trusted her, and so I did. And in actuality, before I did it, I really didn't think that I needed to do that in order to feel complete and back together. But after I did it, I realized I actually did.
Yeah.
And it just feels like it's totally in my rearview mirror.
Well, you're glowing now, so it must have really provided you with, you know, so much more confidence again after going through everything.
That and the micro-channeling, probably.
Okay, let's get over here to Renee. You are an RN and an esthetician over at ANuYu Studio.
Yes.
Talk to us about, you know, after cancer, or even, you know, not even having the cancer, there are a lot of things that your skin goes through. People think of, just losing your hair, but it's so much more than that.
Absolutely. Anybody undergoing treatment, changes in the skin, the body is stressed, the mind is in a different place. There's a lot of stress, anxiety. With that, we focus on skincare treatments, which rebalances the body post-surgical. So it's about getting a sense of well-being, getting the skin back in order after surgery. There's medications, there's pain, there's a lot of changes undergoing. So our goal here at ANuYu is to get your skin back in order, give you a sense of well-being, and make clients feel beautiful and happy again, because surgery is so stressful.
Well, it's wonderful work that you guys are doing, and especially you, Laura, for sharing your story to our viewers. It's very powerful, so thank you for doing that.
Well, I have to say, I would have to add that this goes beyond vanity. Like, a lot of people would think this is simple vanity, and it's really not. It is a sense of well-being and wellness. That makes a big difference.
Well, it's great that you guys are able to do that for people, for the patients out there.
Yeah. Christine, Laura, Renee, thank you so much for joining us on the couch today and sharing your powerful stories with us. We'll be right back.